Hello ladies and gentlemen, Panzer here, and welcome to Plants vs Zombies Battle for Neighbourville, or as I'm probably going to refer to it a lot as, Garden Warfare 3. Yes, it's very much the same sort of game, really. Now, if you haven't played the previous games, you should have. But if you haven't, it's basically a third-person shooter set in the Plants vs Zombies universe, and I absolutely love Garden Warfare 2, and I'm probably going to do a lot of comparisons between the two. But before I get into the game, I just need to say there's a couple of things that really annoy me about this game. So, one, it has a very, very short inactivity timer. So if right now, this main menu screen, I'm actually connected to the sort of social hub. If I wait here too long, it will actually drop me into solo play, which is kind of annoying. It's a very, very short time, which is ridiculous. The other thing it does is the very first time you launch into the game, it does this sort of overworld kind of cutscene, which is completely unskippable. Now, it's understandable the first time because it's hiding a loading screen, albeit hiding it very badly because it stutters and lags like crazy. But after it does that one time, if you ever go back to the main menu and then click play again without doing the tutorial-y sort of stuff, or if, like me, you got kicked out because of inactivity, you have to go through that cutscene again, even though the world's already loaded, and it's not skippable, which is incredibly irritating, especially because it's a very long kind of cutscene. So, just a few things to get out of the way before we even start. The rest of it, there's a few more problems. We'll get into that as soon as we go, so let's just load in. Firstly, this game is gorgeous, and despite the stuttering in the that you might see on the recording, the game actually runs really well. It's not so great when I'm actually recording it. It seems to hate that a little bit, so you can see a bit more lag than you otherwise would. It's actually fine while I'm playing it, it's just the recording seems to hate that. There are a couple of hitches here and there, but I think they'll fix that eventually. This is the main sort of social hub world. And yeah, as you can tell, people are busy blowing each other up. But no, this game looks absolutely gorgeous. I love the sprinting animations. Every character has their own sprinting animation. They do need to add a sprint toggle option, as well as sprint hold option. It's just, when you do this, if I just hold W, like, it still goes. I can't stop that until I completely stop, which is not what I like. And there's no option to change that until you do that. I mainly play the plants. I don't really like the zombies, honestly. It's not really my thing. But I love the pea shooter, which is why I'm playing as him. That is also ridiculously loud. So, just like the previous Garden Warfare games, you have a PvE mode, which is full of quests and stuff which you can kind of do. It feels very, very similar, honestly. Also, occasionally the thing pops up that says that my mic is activated, and I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know what button does it. It's definitely not on voice. It's on push to talk, and I don't know what the button is. But yeah, occasionally it does that, and I think it might be a bug. I don't know. But yeah, so first things first, controls. I do have some issues. The mouse control, right? The angle for the third-person camera, it feels like the crosshair is not actually in the middle of the screen, it's actually slightly to the right. It actually does feel like it's offset to the right, which is a bit weird because the angle is just a little bit off, which means if we want to hit something that's really close, let's say I want to go and hit this sunflower over here, that's a direct hit, but if I go any closer, that's actually not hitting anymore, which can make it very difficult to hit things that are right in your face, as some of the little imp zombies like to do. They go right up in your face. And aiming in, it goes really, really close. So this is good for far away, but it doesn't really fix the parallax problem. So there is a bit of a parallax issue. Also, aim assist is on by default. Why? On a PC title? Is that even a thing? So, yeah. Right, so anyway, going back to the game modes, there's PvE and there's PvP. I actually like the PvP quite a lot. PvP is quite fun, so I'm probably going to play most of that. The quests I'll probably show off towards the end so you can kind of see the PvE element of the game, but I want to show off PvP because I feel like this is kind of the meat of the game, so let's just jump straight into that. There's only one mode right now, but I think they're going to change that and add more soon enough, so away we go! Okay, let's go. Alright, so PvP has a few different objective types. This one is defense. There's also some payload style objectives, kind of like Overwatch, and they take place over several stages. It's hard to know at first because you join ongoing matches the first time, but once you actually play a few matches, you kind of get the idea that there's several stages per match. Right. So same as before, you got little flower pots that you can put. Somebody's already put a plant there. In fact, they planted all of them, actually. So, you've got those. And... oh, everyone's already fighting up here. I will say the world is actually very nice to navigate. A lot of these are very cartoony games are a bit weird when it comes to that, but this is actually not too bad. Like, that's, you know, that's a fairly solid wall, but, I mean, you can climb up on top of roofs and everything if you want to. In fact, I'm going to try that. I still love this running animation. It's just hilarious and cute. This whole game is cute. Okay, so there's the zombies world. Hello! That's a nightcap. I don't know if that's... I think it's a new character. I don't know if it was in Garden Warfare 2. I remember they added the orange and Colonel Corn and the rose, but I don't know about the nightcap. I didn't actually see that one, so... maybe it was added later and I don't know about that. Right. Shoot! Oh, I'm being hit. I didn't even realize. Right. I need to pay attention more. It's that noise. I don't know what that noise is. Let's go. Go, 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 go. I will say, one welcome change is it seems like they've gotten rid of the consumable cards for planting potted plants, which is very nice. I like that. I thought that was a stupid idea. So they've definitely 100% gotten rid of that. I don't know... it's been a while since I played, so I don't know if it's... I don't know if that's a thing from before, but it definitely is in this one. It's really good. So everything just has a time-based cooldown now, which is really nice. I have homing bees as well. That's one of the upgrades that you can get, and I'll talk about the upgrade system in a little bit, because it is quite interesting. And definitely a welcome change. I'm going to see if I can get a sneaky revive here. Oh no, they despawned. Oh no! Run away! Oh, I got sniped. Well, I guess it's a chance to show you the upgrade system then. Okay, slightly awkward thing just happened. The match ended, so... and that's the thing, it swaps sides. You stay on the same team, but you swap sides between matches, so yeah. Oh, actually, we've got some customization as well. Do that. Go completely... oh, I like that. I like the look of that, actually. Although I do like the... oh, let's get that hair. And we can change the color of it. Go with purple hair. I like purple hair. Right. So, upgrades. So, these are the upgrades. It's the pick 10 system, kind of, from Call of Duty. So, we've got 7 points to use, and you can pick any of these things. And you unlock more as you level up. So, pretty good. Pretty decent kind of systems. I like the idea. Not sure how well balanced it is, but, you know. That will remain to be seen. Because right now, it's sort of in this early access phase. It's a bit odd. It's sort of... the game doesn't release until October 14th. But the you can play it now if you buy it now. And apparently it goes up in price. So it's sort of an early access, sort of not. Oh, we got one coming around the side. I saw him. So I'm just go around this way. Revive! 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 Oh no, I'm being hit. I'm being hit. I'm being hit. Oh, that was a cactus sniper right there. I just saw him at the last second. We got the revive though. That's something. Oh, we are being revived again. But I do want to change character, so let's have a look. I want to play as... let's go with Captain Debbie here. So this is sort of your sniper character. I like the running animations. This is just great. And there's a little bit of lean when you turn like that. It's great. Absolutely love it. The game has charm. That's the one thing. Like, it still has that charm and character that the previous games had. Ooh, I got one. Oh, see if I can counter snipe. Hey, got you, Chomper. I'm trying to snipe the acorns off of the oak there. That's a snapdragon right there. Again, one of the other new characters. Really good, like, crowd control with his flamethrower. But we are just massively losing right now. Let's see if I can hit that nightcap that's there. There's a fair few of them over there, actually. Good time to use that. Oh, it just missed. One thing about this is, even though it's a third person, you can kind of do that sort of third person peeking that you can in a lot of third person games. I do find that people often forget how far their character sticks out. It's really interesting to see, though. You'd be like hiding behind a wall and your head's actually visible and they don't realize. Let's see if I can get around them. We need to stop that payload. Oh, wait, where am I facing that? Oh, it's an acorn. It's an acorn fortress, basically. Yeah, that oak with the with 2 acorns on it is pretty scary, because you basically have a big cannon and 2 turrets. It's like a freaking battleship. So I think this is the final stage. We have to just defend these batteries for the next 5-ish minutes. And easier said than done, I'll be honest. As a lone sunflower. A little bit tricky to aim as well, because I'm getting a lot more lag because of the recording. These plants are very, very, very aggressive. Oh, I think I got one actually just as I died. But you can see some of what I was talking about earlier with the parallax in action there, especially against the smaller characters. It can be a bit tricky to hit them, just because the aiming mark and the camera just seem that little bit off at times. And of course the problem is also worsened when the weapon has a bit of spread, like this gun does. There was a nightcap near me. I saw it. Ooh, I need health. I need health. I need health. I need health. So if I wait for a little bit, I might actually heal. There we go. Just smacking that chomper in the face there. Okay, that grenade didn't go anywhere near where I wanted it to go. Acorn! I feel like I shouldn't be here. I'm hitting something. Oh, I got a double kill. Okay. I'm not going to complain about that. I have no idea what was happening the entire time, but, you know, I'm not complaining, honestly. No, he's getting away with the battery. I can see you. Okay. Well, I can't see him anymore, but I could see him. Yeah, the nightcaps can turn invisible, but it doesn't. They don't stay invisible forever. So, and you can kind of see them. Uh-oh. He says, while not seeing a nightcap that's in front of him, but, you know, We'll gloss over that part. Alright, one more round. Let's see if we can get some more rounds. Let's play who do we want to play? Let's play the acorn. Oh yeah, I have a picnic basket on my head, because why not? This game is freaking adorable. Ooh, we've got a tree up there. So that link icon means I can jump onto that tree over there and be his support. So link me up. So when I'm in this mode, I have free ammo. Like unlimited ammo, I should say. Which is free ammo in a way. And of course, as he takes damage, I'll be able to heal him. In theory, but I can't see anything because he's, you know, not really giving me much of a chance to shoot. So I'm gonna hop off. And tree time. Tree time? Tree time. Ooh, I got beaten up. Okay. Okay. And it's time to play as the Corn. This is Colonel Corn. I love his running animation. It looks so stupid. I actually played him quite a lot in Garden Warfare 2. I don't think about it. It's a fun character. I do feel like he's been nerfed a little bit, though. I just feel like I don't do damage, necessarily. Although I feel like that was never really the point. So we can do this and spot enemies, which there are probably some somewhere. They're all still hiding out in the base, though, which is kind of annoying. Light them up. Run away. Okay, I need heals. Soon. Oh, I mean, just headshotting these guys. Okay. Ooh, that hurts. Oh, there's one right here. Wait, where'd he go? I have no idea what just happened. I think I got sniped. Yeah, the problem with being Corn is that you're really tall. Yeah, I'm pretty vulnerable to snipers, if I'm honest. Yeah, well, let's go with the orange. Looks like we could use a tank up front. Eh, it's kind of that. Ah! I'm being hit. Help, I'm being attacked. Oh, I keep missing with that. Oh, I'm getting sniped. That shield on the payload. Why not? Everyone is getting hit from all angles. Kind of sucks. I feel like my shield's gonna go down any moment, though. Let's just get back. And just keep blocking. I mean, they're not anywhere near the payload, so I mean, I don't really have to worry that much. Necessarily. Oh, so close to death. Come on. Did our sunflower die? I think it did. Well, that's my shield. Let me revive. Oh, I got sniped. Yeah, I knew that was a risk. Let's roll out. I'll say orange is pretty fun to play. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty fun to play. I still kind of prefer the pea shooter. It's still kind of my favorite thing, but yeah, it is nice to switch it up once in a while. The one I still can't really play though is the Oh, hello. Is the Chomper. I just can't wrap my head around how to play that properly. And it's been around for ages and I still never really learned it. So alrighty, so that was the PvP. Let's go have a look at the PvE side of things. Actually, I can kind of just go over here. I'll switch characters. Yeah, let's switch characters. So, who haven't we played as? Oh, we'll go with Snapdragon. Let's do that. So, right, so we're going to just jump into Giddy Park. This is kind of like a free roam area where you can kind of just do your own thing. It's nice to kind of like test out characters as well if you're not really sure of them. I think there's some little activities and stuff to do here as well. The main neighborhood area, there's like little collectibles to find, there's quests to do and that sort of stuff. And yeah, I mean, it's a bit too much to kind of show in one video, but I will say compared to Garden Warfare 2, it's not overwhelming. Like it's not cluttered with things all over the place. Garden Warfare 2, if you got into it very late, like I did, it's very overwhelming at first because there's just way too much to actually do. Oh, there doesn't appear to be anything here. Just a little bit. Oh, hang on. There we go. Burn him. One thing that did throw me off about the Snapdragon, incidentally, was just how much range that flamethrower actually has. You can actually hit stuff pretty far away. Which is not normal for a flamethrower. You don't expect that. And it blocks your view, so I mean, it's not like you would even know that. And then this mode gives you a little grenade that you can fire. Pretty cool character, actually. I kind of like it. And then that's how you make your little wall. I mean, overall, the game has a lot of charm and still has a lot of character. And it looks even better than even the first game. Or, no, let's just say the second game now actually did. But one last little thing I want to kind of show off is just the stuff around the social hub. I mean, it's sort of the last little things, but it's just sort of an idea of where the microtransactions and stuff may come in, because the second game in particular was pretty notorious for that sort of thing. Just having all sorts of microtransactions everywhere. It really was a nightmare for that sort of stuff. So right now, I don't really see exactly the full breadth of it. But I will say, yes, you can spend your in-game currency, which is there at the top right, and see just how much you get. You get that for completing quests, you get that for finding chests, collectibles, leveling up, playing PvP rounds, basically everything. So you can use that to boost your XP up and get more, so you can level up a character if you want to unlock some perks for them, or some upgrades for them. Or you can spend it on cosmetics, and this was definitely one of the biggest deals in the previous game, where certain cosmetic sets would be different characters entirely, and I don't know if they're going to be doing that. I don't think they are, because the sets seem to be cosmetic only. So that being said, yeah, you're not buying entirely new characters like you were in Garden Warfare 2. So, yeah, they're just doing this, get the little capsule, and yes, it is RNG loot box bullshit, but, you know, you do sometimes get something like that. And of course, just like a Call of Duty World War II did, you can see what somebody else just unlocked, just to kind of show it off and rub it in their face a little bit, if you got something good. Because there's always a fanfare, and everyone gets to see that you just got a legendary, and so on and so forth. So, yeah, overall, it doesn't appear like the microtransactions are going to be as invasive as they were before. But again, that's something that, you know, we'll wait and see what happens. The last thing here is this promote characters. This is if you level up a character to level 10, you basically sort of quote-unquote prestige them. And that gives them more upgrades that you can then use. Some will use more points than others, so it ends up balancing it out with the whole, like, pick 10 kind of system. So in the end, your character is only as overpowered as you actually can have points for. So you'll have very, very different builds per character, and all of these different roles, like defense, attack, and support, will have different upgrades accordingly as well. So, you know, in the end, it is something that will be easier to balance. I think there's not going to be a case of, like, you know, special rare variants of a character that are going to be more powerful than others and so on. You're not going to have to worry too much about that. And then over here, you just have your general sort of gift boxes, which I don't really know fully exactly like how that's going to affect anything. Honestly, it just seems like cosmetic sets again. So I would say maybe a fairer microtransaction system than before. But again, take that with a grain of salt. Once the game is out, October 14th, we'll see exactly what ends up coming out. If they end up bringing sticker packs back, then you can forget everything I've said about a fairer system, because that's not true anymore. But yeah, that's Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighbourville. I was actually going to call it Garden Warfare 3 again. But there we go. That is the game. And I'm actually really enjoying it. I mean, I like it so far. It definitely does need some fixing. The controls are a little bit fiddly. And the aim still seems really off. But once that's fixed, hopefully, I can definitely give it an even better recommendation for now. But yeah, that is really it. My name is Panzer. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you guys next time.